Guys, let me switch the camera around. This view stinks. There we go. All right, I got some re-rigging to do. We just lost a giant PB. I should have just netted the fish instead of turning the live, messing with the live. And Kev was pulling on it, and by the time I got down there with the net, the line snapped. That's my bad. Wanted you guys to be able to see it. Figure out what size weight. I'm going to go with the heavy one. They're still current. I'm going to do a 35-gram weight and my bobber. It's interesting. Oh, here we go. Take down. Oh. Yep.
Got him?
Yep.
I got him?
I got him. I'm fighting him.
That's a big one.
I'm fighting him. You net him.
That looks big. Looks real big.
Another big one, guys.
Might be the same lake.
He's running the same lake.
Might be the same one.
Yeah.
Might be the same one.
Not touching the drag this time. It's okay, we got the professional on the rod this time. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Might be another huge one if that's the same one.
Might be.
There's the bald eagle.
Come down, take my fish. Yeah, he's got me tangled. Good Lord.
That's why. That's why we like fishing from cars.
He might come in on this side here, I'm not sure yet. Don't move yet. Yeah, he's not even tired, to be honest with you. I'm never going to get this other line. We've got that thing all tied up. Just stick the net in the water, don't splash around at it. She's going to see it and run. You dig? So this is where sometimes, Kev, you loosen the line when you get in this foot.
That looks small.
Not as big as the last one, but he's a nice one. The last one was by far a PB. There you go. I can help you out with one. Got belly on her. He's a big one, guys. Taking care of him, I'll bring him up to show. Holy Lord, he's big.
The other one was bigger. I wonder how big the other one was actually.
Get my pliers.
Over here. You want to show him?
You wanna
I can't lift that thing. I can't lift
You
that.
can't lift? Okay. Oh, man. Come on, buddy. Strong. Open up. Get hold of him. He's got a weird mouth.
He does?
Yeah. Usually I can hook it right on the side. Buddy. Yeah, I can't get it that way. I'm gonna have to bear hug her. Can usually hug him. You see it all right?
Yeah.
The bells. I don't know if I'm tangled up. All right, let's get her back. Might be on my feet. The other rod might be going. Can you see her?
Yep.
The hog.
Mr. Rogers. Is it Mr. Rogers?
Yeah. Okay.
That was a nice fish.
That was a nice fish. That was a nice one right there. All right, we got 18 people back in here. Thanks for coming in. Got my brand new Anyfin shirt all gunked up. So that went around a lot like the first one. Thanks for finding me. We were just live and lost the monster and popped back up and caught another one right away.
I think it was a giant.
Yeah, he was long and strong.
Those are the ones I like to catch. The big, sturdy, fat ones that have the head, like the huge boulders are head. You might have actually had a different place.
Okay, let's get these back. We're jamming.
Oh, yeah, I saw Aiden lost it.
Oh yeah? In this one?
What?
In our chat now?
Yeah.
Aiden. Aiden, I need your address, bud. I got a hat for you I got to send to you. For like 2 years.
You hear that, Aiden?
If you can email me, send me your address. I'll ship it out to you. I thought
Ace Reflections Fishing is in.
Hey, Ace. welcome
Carly
back.
Express,
Wait, buddy boy.
Cruisin' and Susan, Cruising, Coozin.
Easy for you to say. We're
Let's
jamming today, guys. We're jamming. Chaos. This is what chaos looks like. 3 rods down, nothing in the water. Get them back out. Keep the party rolling, baby. Go. That right there. One's back in. That's a mess. Good Lord.
This looks like a saxophone.
My tangle. Oh, got my pliers. Let me make sure I can see this right here. With your saxophone in the way.
Saxophone.
Pliers all jammed up. He bent my rod holder. Might need new rod holders before we go chasing those big cats.
I found your carp rig on the ground.
Yeah, just put that with the bag.
Broke.
It's fine. It'll be fine.
I mean, the loop broke.
It's fine. But that unwind here, it's all twisted.
Well, I probably wondering where we are.
Told Lyle we won't be back till 11:30.
Okay.
He knows.
Or would we?
What time is it anyway?
Or what time it
It's
is?
only 10 o'clock. We got an hour. More to get yet. Don't touch this.
Wait. See if we can have fun with the ultralight.
Okay. It's holding our 10 up at the moment.
What?
Nothing. All right. You guys have to Give me a few moments here. I'm re-rigging the rod that we broke off. I'll sit back here so at least I can try to keep up with you guys. Yeah, thanks Stuart for giving everyone the heads up that we moved over here. I need to let the camera just do what it's going to do and take care of the fish sometimes. I play with the camera too much to make sure you guys can see all the action, and that may have costed us our PB there. Can you guys see okay? Can you hear me all right? It was weird because the other chat was working fine for me. Like I felt like it came back on and then it went down. But who knows? YouTube's weird.
You have pliers, Dad?
I don't know if they have cutters on them, but yeah, they're over by my pole.
Stuff it. Yeah, they do have cutters.
Sweet. Swallowed that fishing line. That's not good.
So what?
I swallowed a piece of fishing line. Catfish Curtis, what's up? Thanks, Ace. Picture is zoomed in a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna back up a little bit. I'll back up in a second, but thanks for letting me know that, Ace. I've got the rod propped up against the chair at the moment. Till then, just enjoy an extreme close-up of Kevin's face, I guess. It might be the last day you see that nappy head of his getting a haircut.
Thinking I might put a carp rig on this.
I don't think there is any more carp rigs, but that's why I'm using this busted one.
I mean, like any carp hooks or hooks that can.
There's tons of stuff in the car. Yeah, that big one ran right to the side. It knew what to do
You have swivels?
in the car. Have to go look. Like I'm set for carps. I'm not sure what else we got in the car. I usually have everything you might need to catch almost any species in the car. Okay. Can you throw me those pliers, bud? I gotta shut off notifications. I got people calling me, sending me messages, screwing up my chat. If you're not afraid of showing a spot off, I would set up the camera 5 feet to the left. I have it this way. I'm going to move them back a little bit because, like, if I move it, then the trees, there's big sycamores over there. I think you're not going to be able to see the rods as well. This doesn't really have and this one's all busted up. Let me see if I wanted to bring my do-it-yourself rod out here, Catfish Curtis. Show you what's up, but I've been sworn to secrecy. How's that? Any better? Let's see if I can find a bait stop in here. Somebody showed me how to do a bait stop without a bait stop. Let's try to remember what they showed me. I should have paid attention.
I have any.
What are you trying to do? Catch a carp on your ultralight?
Yeah, try to catch a huge one.
Yeah, they go swimming with you. Couldn't bring it in with the big rod. You're gonna try to catch it on that ultralight? You crazy boy. Crazy. You're crazy. You're crazy. A little chilly out here. Yeah, who's those? They're expensive. And I'm poor now.
One fake
Put real corn on it. Take some corn out of here. Yeah, no.
Where should I catch it? Unknown. Unknown. Unknown.
Need my bells. Put stuff together so it doesn't blow up. Bells, bells. Kind of raw out here.
If I catch something goes out, you don't want me.
Kevin's got 0.0% chance of landing a carp on that end rod. But hey, Wild Japan. Yeah, we're back. We're back.
You know what I might do? when I
Technical
bring this in?
difficulties.
I might bring this in. I might get a line, tie it to a stick, and then tie it to the hook in case the first one breaks. I'll have a hand line to reel it in.
You say, hey, Bob.
Oh no.
Yeah, I tried fishing with the hand line yesterday. You'll have to watch the next video to see how that went.
Whoa!
We can see them. A backdrop breaks up the skylight. And you have the rods already customized. I dumb. I don't know. World record blue cat was caught on 14-pound test with a Zepco 33 rod. Jeez. Probably in a boat though, right? I tell you what happened here with the structure. all we could do to handle that big carp. And he was probably only
He was probably like 40
20.
pounds.
I think he was about 25 pounds.
Huge.
He was huge. He looked like the one we saw up in Green Lane that time. When I saw him roll up on the side, he was the biggest carp I've ever seen.
That thing was just like, dang.
Yeah, we used to do 8-pound tests for some of the kings salmon we catch. We just chase them around the creek and the river. But depends on your scenario and your situation. You get stuck in this structure, you got to be able to haul them out.
Haul 'em now.
We
haul
fish
'em
up
now.
under that bridge at times, and you'll see us fighting them. Look like we're fighting sharks, and you have to risk breaking the lines because they're going to get the structure. And the one that Kev had actually snagged up on you when it went down there.
Yeah.
When I took over that rod from you, that was snagged, and I stayed on him, and I got him off that snag. But yeah, he was definitely snagged, which probably partially loosened the hook already, or the line. Didn't help the situation, that's for sure.
If I get something on my little rod, I think I'm gonna die.
Let me give Catfish Curtis a little backdrop, as he says here. There you go. You like that backdrop? Is that better? Ace liked it the other way. We'll see if this looks better.
So,
Well, yeah, that's right, Sturgill. That's right, Stuart. They use the current really well, that's for sure. They will use that current, and they get to a certain point. That's why I've started getting chaotic with Kevin, is that carp was heading downstream, and I know once they get a certain angle on you, it's over, because they got so much line. If they decide to run side to side,
they can.
they're gonna, before you can reel that slack up, he's in the bushes. So
They can do whatever they want.
thanks, Ace. They are some cool sycamore trees here, so we'll get them in. Big old sycamores with the white bark. Beautiful trees. Snakehead make good catfish. All right, Stuart. You had one actual correct comment. I was surprised, but now you're back on your
Daily
trash
routine.
talking. Yeah, back to your old routine. Snakeheads make good catfish bait.
They should. Look at this. I'm picking out trash.
Yeah, Catfish Curtis, is that, I think that's the place that Kevin and I went to, and I was like, man, look at the size of those carp. We were looking for snakehead, and we saw either a snakehead or a bowfin swimming around.
Listen.
Not in the actual lake, but there's a creek right next to it.
Like they say, it's all in the lake, and you go down to the creek and you see like 50 bowfin.
Yeah, I
there.
definitely want to get down there. I can get down there, I don't know if you're around during the week, but I can probably, I think it's like an hour drive for me. I got to get the kids on the bus at like 8:30, and I can be down there at 9:30, and then I just have to be back by 3. So yeah, if you want to make a trip over there sometime, I'd love to do it.
And maybe on a weekend, so I can.
Yeah, maybe on a weekend.
And maybe today.
Not today. I'm going out with Lyle after this.
Where?
I don't know. I think we want to go to the gym or go for a hike if it's not raining. You think this body just happens? Zebco 33 is a classic, that's for sure. When you're behind and on an angle, you can see the rods in action, picking up the rod, the fish from there. Yeah, I think if I angle it down, like angle it upward, it might be better, closer to the rods, but then I can't really interact well and can't read chat. You can fish the marsh side now. When I was down there, there was like a platform you could fish off of, but it kind of looked stinky, and all the rest of the trails had no fishing signs, and we had some like environmentalists following us around to make sure we weren't fishing. Remember that spot?
What's that?
Can't tell. I don't want to blow out the spot on live, but we went down there where we saw the snakehead swimming around. There was a little platform.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Remember that lady was walking around? She's like, "You can't fish here." I'm like, "I'm not fishing." Walking over to the fishing pier. Surely you can fish on the fishing pier. 10 minutes from it. Oh, sweet. Yeah, yeah. Let me know, man. I would love to go down there. Yeah, it's moving me around.
Who's the person you want to take
I
out there
like this
again?
spot. Catfish Curtis was saying he might take us there. You know Catfish Curtis, right? He came out when we were fishing with Jeff Beal,
Yes. Yeah.
the guy who pets his fishing rods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The pet adopter.
Yeah.
Take
Now you're-
Lyle train spotting.
Yeah.
Take Lyle to see Jerry.
Yeah, Jerry lives right there too. I want to do a live with Jerry this summer, watching trains and catching catfish in the city. Now, if we get a bite, I'm going to throw you off my lap. Try not to hit the phone, please.
Please try not to
Please.
hesitate. I just swapped out my own for pliers.
Oh, your plier hands.
No,
Comes that Joker Goose. Joker Goose.
Ha 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 ha.
Oh, he looks like Jerk Goose.
Man, why do
Mm,
their necks go like that?
That's, I think he's ready to fight you. He's going to come mess you up. He's like, y'all got more of that pack bait?
Did he eat some last time?
I'm sure I didn't clean every last speck of corn up, so I'm sure he found some. He's coming
Should we
over.
pour some over?
No, don't feed the goose.
Aww.
Keep the geese wild. Don't feed the wildlife. Here, fishy, fishy. That's right, Wendy. Bill, thanks for finding us. Deepak, we're back. Thanks for coming over. Deepak, you might want to rewind. We started this live off with another monster. We got a big one on. As soon as I clicked live, that rod went.
Look at the weird looking head coming out.
Oh no, we're about to be attacked by the goose.
What?
Oh no. What
get
are
my-
you doing over there? He looks like... yeah, he's eating my corn. Don't come over here with your nonsense.
I'll go catch a thing in that net.
Hey, Steven. Paul, yeah, we did catch a nice one here. We just had a monster. We've got 2 or 3 now so far today. 2 big ones. Time to fight a goose on the stream, Wild Japan says.
Oh, I got pliers.
$10 says that goose wins. And Kev goes home. Baiting me to come back in with a Nirvana reference. But yeah, buddy, thanks for getting it. I appreciate that. Glad somebody got my reference to Nirvana. I figured I might wake Bulk up with that reference, but he might be out enjoying his day outside, I hope. I think I went to the new dock. Maybe the water was real low when I was there. Seemed like you'd need a surf rod to get out there. Don't provoke them. The rod 2 over just got a hit. The one with the tape on it?
Yep.
We got a tap on the second rod from the end here.
Corn kernel in and then the duck
All right,
in.
Bill, have a great day. Thanks for coming in here. Appreciate you. Yeah, we caught a monster. One of our better fish for sure, right in the beginning of the stream. I don't know if you saw, the last one ended with Kev breaking off our PB. I mean, it was a monster. They're not easy to catch in here, but we've got them figured out, and they're monsters.
Can I throw a handful of corn?
No, we don't have that much corn. When you're running 3-4 rods, that pack bait goes fast. We gotta watch our money, Kev. I'm gonna be using that bait tomorrow too.
Thank you.
The water is super high right now. They swim 1 to 2 feet of water in there. You can watch them swim with their fins out of the water. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I didn't see any of them that day. I was looking all over, but I didn't know what I was looking for. I saw the one on the creek side. To me, it looked like a bowfin more than a snakehead, but pretty new to it. And that is one of the fish we really want to catch. I think that would be pretty cool. I'd like to do a video on my first snakehead. Show people the technique and how to fish for them and all that fun stuff. For people not in this area, like they're kind of a new fish to us. They're, I guess, considered highly invasive, but they're creeping their way up. And just about an hour south of us, there's a spot where they're in there pretty thick now. So might see me doing something with Catfish Curtis soon. Who knows? Or it might be one of those untelevised journeys.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, not everything has to be televised.
Let me tell you what, son.
Let me tell you what, son. You're my son. Oh, he's back. Comes that joker again. Y'all got any more of that peanut butter corn?
Grab that corn, put it on the thing.
I'm so hungry. I'm about to eat some of that corn.
For real?
Yeah.
Is it edible?
Yeah.
Can I eat some?
Because my hand's been in there with carp slime all over it.
Oh. What time is it?
Time for you to get a watch.
What time is it, y'all?
Oh, I'll remind that.
Anybody know the time?
Yeah,
Type
thanks,
in.
buddy. That was a good one,
Pennsylvania
man.
Time. Buddy Big.
Yeah, the one that broke off was a lot bigger. He was enormous. I'll have to go back and rewind, see if we got any of it on tape and blow it up.
Adam is on. Adam.
Adam, time to get a watch. That's right. Welcome in here.
Yeah, he looks new.
We've been slamming. Yeah, I didn't recognize that name. Aiden, email me your address if you haven't already. HalitnaRiverLodge@gmail.com. I know you sent it to me, but God, I can't find it. If you can send me that, I'm going to order you a hat. Tell me if you want a black hat or a camo hat. Or a t-shirt. I'll give you a t-shirt. They're all the same cost. That goose, the goose is our friend. And if we don't catch nothing to eat, we might take him home for dinner. He will turn and attack, Dev. Just so you know.
I'll start walking back now.
Yeah, you don't want to turn your back on him either.
I'm gonna arm myself.
I'd carry the net with him. You can net them. They make good catfish bait.
He comes at me, I'm gonna chuck food at him to give me time to escape.
Yeah, northern pike are delicious, buddy. In Alaska, we used to boil them and then pick every piece of meat out of them instead of trying to do the whole fillet thing. We'd get 5, 6, 7 of them, harvest them all, boil them up. Kev, stay away from it. Bring them back, slowly pick all the meat, just make a massive pile of meat. And then we would jar that, and then we just pull that meat out and use it in soups or whatever we wanted to. Delicious meat, though. Yeah, trout season, man. Still have my permit, so I can't drive solo. Yeah, absolutely, Aiden. We'll meet up somewhere. So let me know where you want to fish. We are in Pennsylvania, southeast PA.
Southeast Western PA.
Nah, we just boil them because what we wanted there is just, I think we put a little bit of white vinegar in, salt, pepper. That's it, because we season them when you're putting it into the next dish. I would make like, my favorite was like a potato soup. kind of like we make, is it New England? Yeah, New England clam chowder, but with the pike meat instead of the clams. It's really hearty and delicious meal.
Yummy, yummy, isn't that
I
cute?
think it's Peggy Pickerel Stew is the actual recipe. You can probably Google it and find it. Pike works just fine. Works even better, honestly. Yeah, that goose is fine. We're going right out on the other side of the creek, so he's on. We're better off having him over here, honestly, until he attacks us.
I'll get my snippers.
Yeah, Aiden, a couple more weeks. Can you still get out this Saturday, Aiden? Are you still good for the mentor day? Or are you too old for that now? I forget
Saturday.
what Saturday.
Isn't that for kids?
Yeah.
Oh,
Aiden's a
kid.
yeah. He's a
You're a kid.
you're a kid. I actually said I think he is like 16, 17. He's
That's
got
a-
his permit. You have to be 16, I think.
I think you got to enter the thing.
Yeah, that goose definitely wants to go in the oven. Little
Yeah, you
Easter
wanna
goose.
go?
I'm cooking Easter dinner this Sunday. I found out. I'm doing the Easter dinner for my family. If they come to my house, they know.
Look how good my
We've
scooping-
caught something or killed something that we're eating.
Look at my good scooping skills. I'll catch every goose and put them on.
I don't want to show off the house. It'll give away our spot to locals. Getting a canoe registered. I have a 50-pound trolling. Awesome. I'm going to fix up. I have a broken seat on a canoe. I'm going to get that fixed up so we can do some paddling on this creek.
Look, I'm so tall I can reach.
It's too old. If I didn't get checked twice last year, I would sneak out. Yeah, mentor day is, they check for sure on mentor day.
Good.
Goose for Easter dinner. Oh, Lord. Appreciate everyone coming in here. Like we're in a rebuilding period right now. We had a lot of action,
And we only have like.
and we
third
just
of them.
bombed them with 4 more lines in the same spot. So they're probably scattered, but they'll come back. Got a good bed of food out there now. You know, it's been a good live when your shirt looks like this, all junked up.
He just said he got checked at French Creek and skip back. They're fishing for trout probably.
Yep. Yep.
Why were you fishing for trout?
No, he's saying for mentor day, they checked him. When he was fishing legally, they checked him. He's now slightly too old to go. So he said, I would go, but you're not allowed. You got a little brother, someone you can take out with you. I think you have to technically be like the parent, but I'll go out. I won't fish, but I'll go out. I just like being out there. Make sure Kevin and Lyle get on them.
I remember the guy that was clueless there. He caught that huge trout.
Oh yeah, the one time we were out, you see everything trout season. This guy like didn't know what he was doing, sat his rod down, had some weird hook on, some big plastic bait that was like for bass, and he caught like a 7-pound rainbow. And he like didn't even think it was cool. He was just like, yeah, it's a good one. He throws it back in. Everyone's like, oh my God, the size of that one.
Everybody got pissed off at him. And he's like, what? And then I remember the guy right next to him caught
Yeah, it
a
ain't worth
little
it.
one.
Aiden.
And then they're like, and then he's like, that's a tiny, tiny one. No, this is a decent size one.
Yep.
Then he's like, oh,
Big rod's having a little motion.
non-motion.
Yep. Catfish Curtis, that's one of the big things I tell people about using the pack bait. And they'll say, oh, I just catch them on a hook and corn. One of the most underappreciated things about the pack bait is that once you get that feed in that area, they will scatter, but they'll come back now. Whereas if you didn't have the pack out there, I don't think they're as likely to come back to the spot. So it takes them 20, 30 minutes to kind of come back in again. My son is turning, this is Buddy Biggs, says my son's turning 11 soon, but he does not need a fishing license here until he's 15. I don't need a license here till you're 16. And then we have Mentor Day. It's the day that you can go out and trout fish before the adults. So some adults don't like that because some people take advantage of that and go out with their kids and end up catching a ton of fish. And even if you're doing catch and release, you know, you're still messing with the fish. So people,
Definitely, we should do that before the parents come. No, the
but
older.
to me, it's, you know, as long as you're following, I don't think there's anything wrong with the day. You're only allowed to harvest 2 trout anyway.
Per child.
Per child, yeah. So I think there's nothing wrong with that. It's people that take advantage of it and break the rules. A lot of our problems in our country could be solved if they just simply enforced the laws and rules. That's all they got to do. They don't need to make new ones, just enforce the ones you got. You can't convince your 15-year-old sister to go, Aiden. Have you heard of Cash? She's got
She's got to be addicted.
she's got to be addicted to cash. She's 15. What's it worth to you, Aiden? 15 bucks, 20 bucks? Come on. A lot of people complain about how too many adults take advantage of that day to fish. I personally don't care who's fishing. My argument is everybody still is. Yeah, there's a lot of people out there who just can't fish. They don't know how to fish and they're sour. But yeah, I agree. There's plenty of fish. I mean, we catch them all summer long. I catch them all winter long. It's just, you know, becomes harder. That's all. But yeah, I don't really care to see adults out there fishing. It's legal, so they're allowed to fish with their kids, which I get to because, like with Lyle, well, Kevin knows what he's doing. I won't bother fishing near him. I'll just net and film him. But Lyle needs a little extra help on the casting at times. So it helps to like actually have some action. So if, you know, if you're able to cast and get one on the line and hand the rod off, yeah, I'm sure that's why they put that rule there. Nobody likes to go out there and not catch anything, so I don't have a problem with it. Buddy, I do. It's in my playlist. I have how-to playlist. It's called how-to, and there's one in there. It's less than I think there's a couple, but there's one that's less than a minute. That's all you really need to watch. It's real quick, real easy. That's the one we use mostly. Today I was running low, so I made a second batch of something different, and that one's working good too. All right, no twerking on camera, please. This is a kid-friendly show here. Why is my own kid the one that breaks the kid-friendly channel rules the most? PA River Carp for you. Yep. Give her a 20. Yeah, right. $20. 20 an hour. She runs 20 an hour. We'll say there aren't enough trout. Taking spots off of you.
Fish to the
Yep, that's right, Aiden. Everyone pulls up and fishes right there. And we've had some heavy rain, so they're definitely gonna, you know, and I don't believe that the heavy rain washes them downriver. But what it does is it allows them enough water to get up river to the next pool up. So I think it does help them spread out. Can you stop? Yeah, exactly. They're scattered, but I don't, like I said, I don't think that necessarily means they're downstream.
Anybody know what time it is?
Don't eat native fish. Yeah, we don't eat any natives or wilds, usually, unless we're out like camping or something. Stockies move. Yeah, like the carp here. I mean, we had flooding. This was underwater a week ago. I mean, raging water. Those carp didn't go anywhere. They're still here. What time is it anyway? It's 10:41. Said 11:30. We got a little time yet, buddy.
10:30.
It's 10:41, so we got like 50 minutes before we
59 minutes.
50 head out. Fish head videos, that's Ray. Said they're supposed to be big carp in Lake Jackson, super swampy and gator infested. Yikes, that's a bad combo right there.
Oh, lovely.
Ray, did you end up going to the store and getting what you told me you were gonna get? I don't want to spoil any videos, but just wondering. Skipback is a great spot because that water is so shallow. You go in summer, the whole thing's like a foot deep, and you'll catch them. You'll see them stuck in real shallow spots. So yeah, get them before the birds get them. You fish the skipback, you know, don't even bother catching and releasing them because those things are dead by June 20th. Catch them and eat them. All right, buddy. Thanks for coming in, spending some time. Have a great day. Aiden, you haven't been to Delco.
Wait, Dad,
Delco, yes.
did you tell them about the Pittsburgh meeting for YouTubers?
I don't think there's anything to tell them, but I think we are going to do the, I don't know if any of these guys go to it, but the Rendezvous YouTubers out in Western PA. I forget the channels that put that on. I know Ted from Off the Hook Outdoors is a part of that. I think we're going to that. Both boys want to go. So with or without the wife, I think we're going to go out there. Got to get the tent fixed up. So that's, I think, May 17th, 18th, 19th, somewhere around there. So we're definitely going to head out that way. All right, Ray, I figured there would be a video coming. Sweet. Yeah, how you feeling, Ray? You've been down and out for a while. I forgot about that. Aiden, they're stock. You know when they stock your pond. If you need the dates, let me know. They're stocking that pond by you. I saw it on the Stony Creek schedule. Hot garbage. Oh man. There's a YouTube M&G for trained people in May. Boxcar Jerry, what's up? What is up?
Yo, what's
We
up?
got Kevin hanging out in the tent here. As soon as we got here, it started raining, so we set that up. Let's see what Kev's up to.
My game.
He's playing his game over here. Oops, just stepped on my lures. Comes the jokers. They're back. We'll let this go. See what time it is now. 10:45. We'll go to 11 and then we'll rebait and throw that back out there for the last half an hour then. And if we don't pick anything up before 11, we'll spread them out again. See, we caught one and then had a hit down low below the typical hole we fished. So then I decided to move all the rods to that spot and it produced two monsters. One which we landed, one which broke us off. Oh, I missed that, Wendy. Wendy's been our 4-month member now. She hit her anniversary. Awesome, appreciate that. We're doing the members of our channel, we do a monthly giveaway. And right now we're giving away merch. We might change that up in the future. Hopefully gonna get the merch store up soon. And we're gonna have a whole bunch of different items, like 50 different items. So, but yeah, we do a merch giveaway. Even the minnows, we have sharks, we have chubs, and we have minnows. Minnows are 99 cents a month. Chubs are $1.99. Sharks are $4.99. And it's basically just to help us out, help the channel out, help us do what we love to do. And then we do the monthly giveaway where I do 3 drawings. The sharks get they're in all 3 drawings for merch, hats, shirts, whatever. Second is for chubs. The chubs get 2 drawings and the minnows are in 1 drawing. So that way they're paying, the sharks are paying a little bit more. They should get a little bit more in return. So that's why I do it that way. Yeah, Aiden, email me your address so I could get you your hat, and then remind me of the dates, and I'll give you the dates. There's a fishing derby down there too. I don't know if I'll look up the ages for you. I don't know if that's kids only, but they're stocking it just before that. So you can probably get there right before that and legally fish them because the trout season's already started at that point. It'll be like an in-season stocking. Yeah, we've been checking the local holes. They look pretty good. Some pallies, kind of giving away the spots. The water's so high, it's hard to see, but I know Travis Yoder's been marking a big pally in one of our holes. He's going to get it because we're not going to be there on the kids' day. We're going to be down helping the Stony Creek anglers clean the creek down in Norristown and stock. So we're not going to be fishing all day. Northern View Outdoors. That might be a new one in here. I don't remember that name, but I have a really bad memory. Welcome in. Thanks for coming in here. If you are new to our channel, we do mainly fishing content. Hit the thumbs up. And if you like our content, please subscribe. And if you do, leave a comment on a video. Let me know you're new here, and I'll make sure I connect back over to you guys and watch your content. And I do try to visit everybody who visits me. It's impossible, but I try, so I hope eventually I get to everybody. And I do go down my videos and watch who's commented, and if I've got free time and I got nothing to do that I have to do, I enjoy going and visit everyone else's content. Trout mission, Ray says our trout mission is on, so much harder than our catfish mission. Success is imminent. So anyone who doesn't know Ray from Fish Head Videos, he lives in Florida. It's not the easiest spot to catch a trout, so yeah. Stephen Merchant's back in. All right, Curtis, have a good day. Catfish Curtis says goodbye. Kevy.
Bye-bye.
Aiden Loftus said there's been trout in there since September. They put leftovers and messed up trout in there. Nice. And messed up trout. Love Pennsylvania. Aiden's one of the channel OGs. That dude was probably one of our first 10. I hope he subbed because he was always in our videos, but he was probably one of our first 10 in here. Honestly, he goes way back with anything. I'm over the age to fish Stony Creek Derby, but I think get away with being 15 or more. Yeah, I'm sure they'll take my money whether I'm 16 or not. They aren't doing as good as they used to. I don't know, man. They're doing pretty good. They're still getting the grants, man. They're landing some pretty big grants, and they got the considered a part of the park now. They got electric running into the place. I think they're doing fine. I think they just changed what they're doing. They're not focused as much on the derbies and on the adult stuff. They're focused more on the kid stuff. Yeah, a lot of people don't come out for them. I mean, yeah, it's fishing on, man. Hoping they bite soon. Toward the hatchery, it looked like the top tails were clipped off. Yeah, they get all banged up. That's one of the ways you can tell the wilds and the natives from the hatchery fish. Their fins are all busted up usually, and they don't have any teeth. They're all ground off, eating the hard pellets. But once they're in a stream a while, it's hard to tell them apart. And they act pretty much just like wild, so they make it a season or two in a river, they might as well be wild for all I care. I gotta remember to go back on that chat. Kev, remind me to do that and look up those poles that guy was telling me about.
Yep.
Definitely gonna get them. That would be nice if we had to set this up. We could drop the back all the way to the ground so you have like a lean-to.
Yeah.
Got a little slack in that line. Let me tighten that. All fish gutted up. Just me, or did it get colder?
What?
Did it get colder?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't even bring a jacket. Oh man. Yeah, we started this channel. It was basically, in many ways, it is Kevin's channel. I believe it was his idea.
So you see,
Yeah, he wanted to do the YouTube thing. I think it was Kevin's idea, and then I mean, most of the people we had in here were kids. It was That's why we're so big on being kids friendly, because a lot of them do still watch, and they can't even. They're not old enough to even chat. Like Lyle, and if you have kid settings for your kids, they can't chat in our chat. They have to use Kristen, my wife's phone, to be able to chat. So a lot of kids watch in the background.
and I can understand why Lyle can't use it.
Yeah, yeah. Lyle is my older boy. He did get kicked out of our chat.
Um,
I do believe one of our mods had to lock him out for spamming the chat.
I'm not sad about it.
Oh Lord, get your own kid kicked out of your live.
That must feel hard. That must feel bad.
They were close to shutting down, Aiden. New ownership or whatever. They're smart. They're smart, know where the bread's buttered, and went after the grants. Instead of making $100 here and there, they're getting the 10 grand, 20 grand grants or whatever they're getting. And then teaming up with the park now, running, they're paying a big bill now monthly, but they've got it with the grant money, and that's bringing in the electric, and that's a game changer. That's going to be a game changer for the park. Running pack bait today, Northern. We put on, let me show you, get off my fat butt. On the actual hair rigs, we run like the fake corn that floats, and then the actual pack bait. My playlist has I have a how-to playlist. We had 2 recipes out here, and we've been hammering on both of them actually. The one is panko breadcrumbs, strawberry jello, and sweet corn. The other is the sweet corn and the panko breadcrumbs. And then we have anise in there, we have coriander in there, vanilla, and peanut butter as the binding agent. And they've both been working really good. Slammed them on both, so. We have the method feeders. I'll show you that too. I'm not sure what you fish for, Northern, so I'm going to assume you don't know anything about this stuff. You probably know as much as I do, though. But this is the method feeder. And you see those bars on it here. That's what allows the pack bait. You pack it on there, and then the line will come out of the bottom of this about 12 inches or so down to your hook. I don't have any hooks to show you right now. They're all out in the water. The hook, the hair rig idea is you don't put the corn on the actual hook. You put it on the loop that hangs off the hook. Look at this joker. Let me get him out of here. Am I going to have to beat myself a goose today?
Well, if you're gonna eat it, you better have it prepared for.
I'll go home and cook that thing up right now. Don't even tempt me. Put it right under my arm, carry him out. Don't even.
I just have to do this, buddy.
I mean, there's 3 of them, right? You need a boy and a girl. I don't know what the extra one is. Figure out which one's the extra one and take them out of here. Yeah. Well, you don't need that. That 5 to 6 years ago when they had 25% in Norristown there, ended up with cops there. Guns drawn, if you recall that whole incident. You might have been just a little kid, but they were literally guns drawn. It got way out of control over stinking 8-inch fish.
That's my thing.
Opening day, I think we're going to be up near our way. Um, Kids Day, we're going to be down in Norristown, but opening day, unless we end up going on an adventure, I'd rather go on an adventure, but I think we're going to stick to our local spot because I work, I'm totally retired now. I'm just fishing full time, but I'm actually working at the local bait shop. I'll be up at Pearson's in Green Lane.
Is that
That's the day before opening day of trout. I'm going to be up there.
kids or-
No, adults. So I'm going to be there. It's a long day. I'm going to be volunteering at the shop, and then when Kevin gets out of school, he's going to come up and work with us too. That's their big day of the year, so I want to help them out, make sure they can make money to hopefully get by in a few more months. It's tough being a small mom and pop fishing shop. I hope they can afford the big trout like they used to, the fall winter stocking. Well, yeah, they had a case of the gill lice last year, so it wasn't really anything with affordability. They just had some bad luck, so they did what they could do. They had to kill out, they had to cull the whole population, and then got a late stocking in. So we didn't even think they were going to do lock ash. So lock ash is a spot that usually stinks in the spring. But I'll tell you, man, I fished there a lot before work on Monday and Tuesdays all winter long. And every time it rained, those trout were on fire in that place. I'd catch 3 and then stop fishing for them. So, and they were starting to get bigger, so they're eating. I heard somebody say there's no food in there for them and they're just starve and die out. That's definitely not the case. They were putting weight on. So opening day, that might be a sleeper right there, man. Looking for a spot to go, Lock Ash Reservoir. Huge stocking of small trout right before winter, and not many people got on them.
What you know? Wow.
Yeah, carp fishing. Sorry if I didn't say that. Northern, definitely carp fishing today. Could catch a channel here, but very unlikely. Roast goose. Yeah, we got 3 geese. That's 1 for me, 1 for Kev, 1 for Lyle. Go home, cook them up. Minnow dipper now. What are you talking about, John? What you talking about? I'm way behind in chat. Can't even remove the spin guy. A trout at the fly fishing. Cops came and removed. Yeah, you know, I've been doing. I busted my butt for 30 years and had the opportunity. Our company was doing layoffs, and they tried to like keep me and give me a different position that was going to be horrendous, and I was like, nah, I'm out. So I volunteered to get out of there. It was just becoming stressful. It wasn't what I was, not why I went to there to work. I wasn't using my degree. I wasn't using all the stuff that I wanted to use. It just became answering phones, and they started doing stuff that I didn't feel right doing anymore. So I took a walk. We'll see, make a go of it, see what we can do. I'll probably work some side jobs here and there, especially during winter. Lucky that my wife makes decent money, so she's working full time, and I'm just trying to take care of the kids and cut costs at home by being home instead of running another car and gas. And we've always wondered what the math would be like if one just stayed home. The amount of effort and time and money spent with 2 working people and 2 kids, with, you know, after school programs, summer camps, all that crap. It adds up so much. And I'm guessing you barely come out ahead by working, 2 people working, if one just stayed home. Aiden, I'll tell you what, buddy, I never have either, but when it rains and that water comes up, they go on a feeding frenzy like nobody's business. They're all 20 feet out from the bank, all over the place. And all I was catching them on, the only thing I was catching them on is a slip egg weight with a size 10 hook and one little thing of power bait. Nothing more than that. A super simple setup. I could not get them to commit to a spinner. Could not get them on the flies. Couldn't get them on anything. Not even worms. That was all I'd catch them on. All right, Fishhead. Thanks for coming in here. Have a good day. Yo, there's the legend himself, NJ. What's going on, Mark? Getting out yet, bro? I know you're going through all that crud. Hope you're doing all right, buddy. I miss your lives. That's a legend right there. NJ had some of the, I'm sure he'll be going live soon, but he has some awesome lives. I went when they first stocked it. Yeah, and they were so tiny too. This last stocking, they were so tiny. Got 13 awesome people in here. Thanks for tracking us down and finding us. Yo, Burn. All right. Burn has given us $2 so that we don't have to eat geese for lunch. Burn, you're lucky, man. I was going to eat them. If I didn't get those $2, I was going to eat those geese. But now we can go eat real food. Appreciate you, buddy. You have a good day. Lay off. He said, here's $2. Lay off those geese.
No can do.
Oh, Lord. All right, let's bring these in, rebait, and spread them out again. Let's see. See that rod all right? Let's see. Yeah, that'll work. Trying out a new recipe today, Mark. NJ. Definitely worked, but I don't know if it worked any better or not. But we caught 2 monsters. I should say we hooked 2 monsters. We landed one. In case you can't tell by looking at my shirt, we've had a pretty good day. This is our second live. We lost the first live. We've caught a few. Lost our PB, and then we caught another one that was close to our PB, monster, and another average carp or two. A pretty solid day all in all. Hey, $2 for Mountain Dew for Kevy. Let me put a heart on that. I forgot to do the heart for Burns. I got it in time. Thank you, Stuart, bro. Appreciate that.
Mountain Dew?
You got a Mountain Dew, Kev?
Can I get it at the store?
Yeah. Yeah. You got to get something for Lyle, too, though. Did you pick out something for Lyle? What are you talking about, John? You talking about Mark's? Mark's a real dude like me. We don't live in donkey land. We live here where you can't get to a good spot without having to elbow people out of it, and people sitting there chain smoking next to you, park ranger writing you up for something, Karen coming out telling you not to be on their property. I'm sure there's harder places to fish than here, and we're blessed in many ways with the amount of water we have. But man, it's hard to fish here without breaking some type of rule. In fact, this whole creek, that I live on this creek, and I travel it all the time on my bike, and I'm like 50 miles of it. They've got the whole creek posted, no wading now, no trespassing. They don't want you down on the creek at all. It's ridiculous. That's brand new. I started seeing a couple signs last year, but I mean, it's the whole creek is posted off limits. So we're actually at a legal spot when I'm live. I try to go to a spot that's completely legal. So this is like a park. But some dude offered me some dude offered me fishing off his property a few years ago on this creek. And I was like, nah, it's fine, fish wherever I want. Man, I wish I took him up on that. Because now I don't, if I don't feel like dealing with controversy, I just come to the legal spots. Golden Fisheye Canada. Welcome in. That's a new name. I don't think I've seen you before. Golden Fisheye. Fishing is going really good, buddy. We've been slamming them pretty good. I think we only got 3 or 4, but we broke off our PB right at the side. We were playing with the camera, and it snapped the line while we were messing around trying to get a good view of it. Then we caught another one that was close to our PB. So we caught 2 monsters, and then a couple other smaller ones, I believe. Still big carp. Still for, here they're still good carp, real good carp. This is, we're fishing creek, public access, so no pay to fish stuff here. Thank you all for coming in here. I got 21 likes up, 21 thumbs up, 9 people still hanging out. We're gonna run another, to 11:30 here, so we just got like 12-15 minutes, and we're gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna go home, and Lyle's hanging out at the home.
Go home? I thought we were gonna go get.
We're gonna go get a Mountain Dew, and we're gonna pick up something for Lyle, and we'll go home, and hopefully the pork is thawed out. I'm gonna make some pork chops for lunch. I think we got a little lasagna left too. Putting some stuff away here. Oh, that was loud. Sorry. I didn't think it was gonna be that loud. Marilyn Johnson, welcome in. Yeah, this is the second live. We dropped the first, but if you want to see the one monster, we caught it in the first couple minutes of this live. I mean, literally, we turned this live on and the rod went down. Yeah, I got water here if you're thirsty.
Good.
Good? Hey, Lisa, welcome back. Thanks for finding your way back. Kev, can you text your brother, make sure he's all right? He texted me something, but I can't read it when I'm live. Ask him what he wants from the store to drink. Pick him up a drink. Okay. I caught a fish in Canada, but I had to close the channel. All right, so if you caught a fish in Canada, he's now Golden Fish Eye Canada. So go reconnect. Hey, I dread starting a new channel, and I've been debating starting a second channel, but I don't want to take the time.
By yourself?
I don't want to take the time away from this channel.
What do you want from the store? Do you want like soda or something?
Kev's calling his brother. See what he wants from the store. Root beer.
Do you want anything from the store like a drink, like soda?
Root beer. Does he want root beer?
We're not at the store yet. You want root beer, Fanta?
Tell him Uncle Stu he's buying him a drink.
Shush that. What? Okay, root beer, Mountain Dew. Okay, now talk.
All right, I'll get him a root beer. And you want a Mountain Dew. All right.
Get that.
What? We're at 15%. This is going to be just, we're going to be cutting it close. Thanks, Ace. Appreciate you watching. Have a great day, buddy. I'll catch you out on the water soon. Bulk, he's in the house. What's going on, bro? Caught some mondos today, buddy. Yeah, soda's still pretty cheap. We can get to, well, we'll probably spend more than that to get the ones that are in the plastic bottle, but that way they only drink half of it and we can have the next half tomorrow. A smarter investment than getting a can that you open and you got to drink the whole thing. It's a little much. We don't give them soda too often. The only time they have soda or caffeine is usually when we're out doing the catfishing things. A little extra attentiveness, even for a kid, wouldn't hurt being around water. But they eat pretty healthy otherwise. I know everyone says, in America at least, is, oh, you never give a kid soda, and meanwhile they give them all kinds of candy, like it makes a difference where the sugar comes from. It's all moderation. The bite has slowed.
Oh my god.
Usually.
You guys go fishing and I said, what do you, and I just said nothing. Right, into his nose. Go fishing.
Are you talking to me, Kath?
I said, are you guys go fishing? And I said, yeah. But I didn't come with everything. I'm like, and I'm about to catch.
Gotcha.
Well, I was gonna catch. It's not 11:30.
All right.
11:18.
What, he thinks we should be home? I told him 11:30. Yeah, golden fish. I know it's. I wouldn't shut this one down, but I do a lot of other stuff that I don't want to run into this channel. Um, but I think what I'm just going to continue to do is show you like the chicken raising and that stuff, like, you know, at the end of lives or something, or weave it into my videos just a little bit, because it's primarily a fishing channel. But there's so much more stuff that we do, and it really is all mixed up, like my gardening and stuff. When I'm cooking fish recipes, I'm walking through the garden to get those recipes, so I'll probably just make sure that stuff gets on my videos. But I do believe in kind of following your passion too, so if my passion grows in that area beyond the fishing area, then I might have to bleed into that. I don't, well, you know, I think there's the biggest killer of a channel is just not being enthusiastic anymore. You don't need to jump around and holler, but you can tell when somebody's just not into it anymore. I don't ever want that to be the case. Pardon me. Southern Wildfin, what's going on? Thanks for coming in here. Nice, appreciate that, Goldeneye. Yeah, if you leave a comment on my videos, I'll make sure I circle back on some of the channels that I haven't seen as often in my channels, or commenting. You might be with the quiet people. I do have quiet people that watch and don't comment anything. I'll bump into them in public and they'll tell me, I don't even know how to comment. I guess they're watching on TV or something. That's cool. Stink over stink catfishing. What's going on, buddy? Good to see you. We're just about to shut it down. We'll be here same time tomorrow. I'm going to be with the older boy tomorrow. I'm going to drag Lyle out. Kevin was going to sleep in, I'm sure. And yeah, that's what we're going to do. Going to be back at it tomorrow. I'm going to come with 3 different recipes tomorrow. And we're going to have a different recipe on each rod. We hit them pretty good today, and we lost the Mondo. If we had landed that one, this would have been one of the better days we've had. Stuart, you got to watch my next video. I did a little segment in there for Ray. Yeah, I do a good bit of the cooking. I do a good bit of cooking in my videos. I do a lot of cooking, like on the water, shore lunches and things like that. I enjoy doing that. But I'm probably going to do some more of that stuff in the kitchen as well. You know, pulling, you know, squirrels and venison from the freezer. And I pop some of those videos. I like doing them on lives too. Because I don't know, for the long form videos, I think once a week is kind of ideal for me right now. Now, if I was taking trips around the world, doing epic stuff, maybe once a month or something would be more ideal. But where we are right now, I think once a week's good. And if I start putting out other videos, like on a Tuesday and a Thursday, that's kind of long but short, I think it just messes up the algorithm. So we're going to stick to Fridays. Fridays at 3 is going to be our time for long form premieres. For now, at least. Might change up again in the summertime when the kids are out of school. I might have to change it, but that should get us through to the end of the school year anyway. Do Fridays at 3. Mondays and Tuesdays. Lives are going to be, if they're going to happen, they're going to be usually around 9 to any, you know, I pop up for a few hours. They could last as long as 2 o'clock. But generally, unless I'm out recording and doing something else, or I'm in a spot where I can't record or don't have a signal. Once it warms up a little bit more, then our schedule's going to get all messed up again, because we're going to be chasing the flatheads down in Philly and down in the city at night. So who knows? I might be sleeping during the day then. Yeah, Stuart, I think I got that recipe if that's what you gave me. If not, send it to me again. And this has to be a recipe you actually did. I don't want to mix something that's going to fall off the hook. You got to give me a real recipe. But yeah, I will. I'm already filming a video on carp bait and testing out all the different carp recipes. So that is already underway. I don't think I don't think Miss Jones talking to me. I don't think you like my I don't think you like my videos on cooking. My videos are a little bad on cooking, I think. My messy kitchen. I cook, I have like a pile of compost behind it. Because we take all our garden clippings and we keep it up on the counter and then we feed it to our worms that make compost and make fishing worms out of them. We're very much into permaculture. But I do make some unique stuff. Man, it's snowing in Oklahoma. I feel like it might snow here. It's drizzling. And that temperature is dropping. Be nice to have one more takedown. I don't even want to say how long I fished here yesterday and didn't catch a thing. So I'm thrilled with 3 or 4 today. Is that a bell? I could have sworn I heard a bell. The goose is like right on top of my bait. It's sitting right where my bait is. Keep an eye on this rod. I think that's the one that... Ooh, we got a goose fight. We got a goose fight here. Oh, they flew off. They're fighting. Oh well. Classic goose fight. If they come back, I'll turn the camera. Pretty voracious fight there. Ferocious, I think is the word I wanted. You got anything else to pack up here? Pretty good shape. Oh, and rod. He's on this one, Kevin. Give him some time. He's going to take that down. Got a carp on that pile of bait for sure. Both of those were hits on the line, not the hook. Pretty sure. When the line goes and then it goes immediately again, my experience, that's a fish swimming into the line. 'Cause if it was a hook, they kind of spook themselves. Oh no, I can't see chat. You're dying here. Where's my other? Guys, I can't see chat right now. You're gonna lose picture for a second perhaps. I'm gonna switch the charger to exterior mode here. So just bear with me a moment.